pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. To approve the minutes of the prior meetings. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the August 19th monthly meeting? So moved.
Second. Sorry.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
The ayes have it. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the August 19th executive session meeting?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Reading of the correspondence. Does anybody have any correspondence today?
No.
No.
None.
Financial conditions. The operating budget to actual balances. The income for date for the fiscal 2020 is $743,552 with expenses at $1,004,454, which is 35% of our budgeted expenses. Outstanding receivables as of August 31st are $116,669. The month's commitments are $23,308, and the water receivables for the month were $132,046. Is there a motion to accept the financial reports as presented?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Is there a motion to approve the expenditure warrants as presented? So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The ayes have it. The superintendent's report.
I got a quote for the PAX mixers for the tanks. To repair the VFD at Elm Street, it's gonna cost $2,030. Replace it, not repair it. And the William Street needs a new mixer. It's gone. That's gonna cost $8,476.
Furnish and install.
And, yes, and both of these are gonna be getting some kind of surge protector put in, so I guess. the
So I think it was a
VFDs are
lightning
protected.
strike?
So the VFDs are protected. Yeah,
What was the first one? $2,000 one?
2030 and 8476.
So what was the 2030 for?
A VFD and the surge protector.
And that's the one that's on rental now, they put one in.
So does it make sense, since it's kind of short money, to get a backup for each one? Call it a day? Does it make sense to do that or no? So we're not waiting if something happens to the next one?
So basically a new, you can see what the newer cost is, about $8,000.
Yeah.
A little less.
That's
That's
the
Yeah, but that's,
installed.
wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
That's
hold on.
installed too.
Yeah.
But the 8,000 is for the mixer,
Williams
is-
mixer,
and the VFD is the electronic controller for the motor for Elm.
yes.
Oh, okay.
So,
So, all right, what Jason's saying is, so I understand you said last time that the mixers are different size. for
one's a
Elm.
200, one's a 400. You're probably talking, one's a PAX 200, which is sized for that tank, and the other one's a PAX 400, which is sized for wood.
We don't have any spare VFDs anyway, so.
He does, luckily.
So we're not waiting for that. Are they typically in-house?
He has that spare one.
What I'm just trying to avoid is having something that's a long lead time item and us standing there with our,
Yeah.
with nothing to do.
Can you find out, so obviously the VFD for William Street is bigger than the VFD for Elm. Has to be.
There has to be, yeah.
So can we, I understand you're gonna repair the Elm Street VFD, but can you get a price on the bigger VFD, so we have one extra for
One extra, okay. Yeah.
both tanks?
But can,
He's gotta be able to use,
he's replacing that one, not repairing it. I just didn't want, I'm not correcting him, but
all right.
Elm is being replaced, so I can find out.
Right, he's gonna
Yeah.
replace the VFD at $2,000.
Mhm.
But let's just say it's a size 200,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's a 400 at
Right.
Williams. Can you get a cost on a 400
So I'm gonna ask him
VFD?
what it's gonna cost to have an extra one of each, and an extra,
Right, because.
well, I know what an extra,
Isn't every motor here has all VFDs on it?
yeah.
So can we use
They're different.
Everything is totally different, all right. No, that's fine, I'm just asking, seeing if we can use it for
Completely
multiple
different.
things, all right. Can you just get a price of
Yeah.
the VFD for
I'm
the
assuming
William
you're
Street
looking
tank?
at another 10, 11 grand. Because that's,
Hmm.
no, well, say 2 VFDs is 4, right? 4 grand, roughly. And then 2 mixers, say roughly 16 grand.
You're talking like 20, is that what we were talking about, trying to set
Just saying,
aside?
they want multiple, you know what I mean?
No, I know, but why, I still don't understand is, I understand that the mixer in William Street is bigger,
Yes.
but why can't we put a bigger mixer in Elm if we needed to, so we're not going through this stuff again? You know what I mean, like, why can't we just, if you put a bigger motor in, which makes sense to me, but, so, the bigger motor is at Williams. If we put the bigger motor on Elm Street but turn it down, it's gonna do the same thing as if it was at Williams.
Maybe get a longer life out of it, I'm thinking?
Using less RPMs, all that
You know what I
kind
mean?
of shit.
So you'd have to turn the VFD down, so it spins slow even though the motor's bigger. So
Might not have, yeah.
why don't we figure out what's from him, what we can do?
Like,
here.
can we just get one to have?
For both of them,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And
Right.
what size would work for both?
Right.
Easy question.
Because it seems, again, we're dying every
But
summer here.
I thought we were just getting price, like, here's the price, but yeah. If I got one and one,
I'm fine with the price as is for what we have here, let's just get extras. I like to have backups and it's just.
and if a backup could cover both. Simple question.
Right. Is that,
Wait, backup cover both or backup for each one?
One
To
back
cover both,
Gotcha.
potentially.
Gotcha.
I mean, in a bind, why wouldn't it? Will the VFD handle it? That's the
Right,
question.
correct.
I mean, I would assume a 200 would work for Williams in a pinch.
Anything is better
Right,
than
what would
nothing,
work
right.
which way, yeah. I got you.
and that's what we try to set aside every year, like the amount of money we talked about last meeting, setting aside money every month, every year.
I mean, I know
Like,
you
is that
can-
gonna be like 8, 10?
No, well, there's other companies out there which we should kind of vet, which I had a guy come in. And, you know, every company's gonna touch.
Oh, yeah, no,
about
it's
the other.
right,
Right.
yeah.
But I have heard some bad things about these mixers.
Are they still using them today, or is there another
Well,
technology?
they've changed this mixer to a different mixer, so hopefully we're getting a better mixer. But there are other things. There are several different ways to mix. But we have the infrastructure there for this system. I don't know if we should stray too far from that, because you can go to another mixer and use everything except the mixer. Literally the wire into the, so all our infrastructure that we paid Bolton for is done. Which is like the hard part.
Right.
The
we can look
cheap
into
part
it.
is the actual mixer.
How long did that one last?
I did, the guy gave me a quote, it was like 19.
What was it, 5 years we put the slip?
5 to
Yeah.
7, something like that.
Five, we seem to die at
So
five,
16,
unless you
yeah.
get a lightning strike or something like that.
The first mix we had was a poor make, so they gave us a new one. I don't know. I'd say the William Street was decent life. Had to have been 5 to 6 years.
Yeah.
It
Anyway,
just sucks that it keeps like doing the sun that
I know. Maybe it's been handled.
Can we replace it ourselves when it goes out and we have the extra on hand, or do we have to call somebody to do it?
I mean, it's gotta be pulled out of there
Hmm.
with the wire it's connected on. I mean, you can, no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
This
There
was
is,
top of the tank?
you gotta.
That's
go to the
fine,
top
I mean,
of it. Which isn't bad, I mean, we've been up there, I don't, say something happens, it's electric.
Right.
And somebody gets hurt, it's electric.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fair. I just want to avoid the 8-week lead time and having something. Not me, and that's
So I didn't wanna order that without telling you the price.
Oh, that's fine,
So
we're
I'll
gonna
tell
get
them,
it fixed, so.
tell them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Zenner is coming next week, Monday. And we've started doing appointments,
Yep.
and it's gonna be crazy for a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want us to send out notices, repeat notices to the people who have not called? Yes. How many?
About 400. And that, we were gonna look through and see if we had interest for any of them and give them a call. We're gonna like fill up these 2 weeks, but,
Yeah.
Are we
probably
full, are we
next
full
week.
now for those 2 weeks? Do we have 2 weeks worth of work lined up, for these
We haven't
guys?
called them all yet, but we'll
Okay,
fill out the 2 weeks. It's only 3 days a week, so,
okay.
and there's 3 teams going out.
Oh, geez. Okay. So they're gonna attack it pretty hard then.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then they have a project that's finishing up and he's gonna try to send more people,
Yes,
so it could be potentially like 5 weeks up. So it's gonna go quickly.
Yeah, probably should tell people, get them now,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Ah,
yeah, we can do another mailing if you want next week.
So, can you only mail them to the people that you haven't heard from?
Yeah.
And do we get nastier in that letter? Or that
see that, or we're
postcard?
gonna be knocking on their door.
Yeah.
Because
That's the other
if they're
thing.
here and they're sitting around, we're gonna be knocking on doors.
Okay, so the ones that, the 400 that haven't responded, can we warn them that we're gonna be shutting their water off if they don't respond?
Mhm.
And we're okay from a legal perspective, right? We confirmed that with,
Yeah.
Double check on that tomorrow.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
we
I
did,
think
we
that's
did.
it.
Yeah, I think we already did.
okay.
Yeah,
No, it's fine. It didn't ring a bell, but as long as we did that, yeah.
So the
I
400,
think the
yeah.
next mailing might get another 200 out of it, and then,
Possibly, yeah.
Well, we didn't want
Yeah,
them, we're
'cause-
shutting their water off if they don't
No.
No.
respond. So I think the next step is the 400 that didn't, it's okay. We
This is
already
your
sent-
this is your second notice.
Yep.
We're doing this, and if we don't hear a response from you, and we go to knock on your door and you don't let us in, then we shut the water.
Mhm.
Alright.
We were gonna send a list out of all the ones that haven't called too, so then they can always knock on those doors
right,
if they're in the area.
So Zenner is going to, one more time, walk me through the process, because I'm sure we'll get all kind of questions and answers and Facebook bullshit and
it'll be
whatever.
out in force next week.
Mhm.
I don't know if they're really starting Monday, I think we're just kinda
Yeah.
coordinating.
It's gonna meet.
It's really starting Tuesday,
Mhm.
and they're gonna start mounting the collector system.
Mhm.
There'll be one guy doing that,
Mhm.
and then 2 or 3 other guys will be, will be, driving around changing meters.
Meters only, right?
Yeah,
Not
that-
meters, MIU,
MIU.
battery,
Battery, yeah.
MIU.
So MIUs or batteries or both, or? what?
Basically, they're gonna change the battery out and reprogram it.
Okay.
But it's not supposed to go on Facebook.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
I'm a little afraid about that.
I'm sure that, I'm sure there's idiots
Somebody's
gonna
gonna catch
say,
it, right.
someone's gonna say, oh, someone's knocking on our door and the water department's doing something, and then.
It's kinda
I'll
like
do all the
why I
questions.
kinda want one of our employees going with everyone, so it keeps it a little more official and.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna send some of these guys up with them too?
Yeah, I got, if they pulled away, they pulled away, and
Well, we don't have to do any more new installs or anything like that for the next couple of weeks, right? I mean, can we,
no, I mean, definitely
Focus.
can,
the 3 down there and
and
somebody
whoever,
here?
I got people here too, so. But if there's an instance where it's like.
Well, yeah, we can order me a break.
But-
No, yeah, right, no, right,
Mhm.
yeah, right. No, that's understandable.
That could happen, or they pulled off of something, hey, you gotta go here,
But not gonna be cutting grass or any of that, that's,
we'll take care of it, we'll get somebody to
Figure
do
it out.
it. We'll manage, as far as that goes. And this is more, it's only 3 days during the week, so
Mhm, yeah.
we'll have time for,
Tuesday,
Just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday every week?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
and are you gonna try to see if Zenna can, are they telling you what time they're gonna be working till, or are we gonna have any afternoon or night appointments?
at 10 to 5?
8 to 5.
So can we talk to them as far as maybe the second or third week, maybe pushing something from till 8 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock?
They had, when I talked to
Yeah.
Noah, he had said possibly doing the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday also, which would give people weekends.
Right.
Okay, alright, yeah.
We could probably talk Monday to see if they could do some nights too.
Yeah,
Just to see if they, no, I
and they're
mean,
gonna be training us to how to do it too,
Right.
so if there is something on a Saturday, we might be able to do it ourselves. Like, there might be enough appointments, I send 2 people, go ahead.
as long as we don't put Zenna off the hook.
No,
You
no,
know what I
but
mean, as long as they.
if there is not, if there's a schedule of, oh, geez, all right, you're on the Saturday, you're on the Saturday, okay, we got 8. And Greg and Missy or Kevin knows how to do it, or I know how to do it, we just go do it on a Saturday. So that would help too, because they are gonna train us,
Mhm.
but no, we're not taking them off. I got a rate meeting coming up with VOR on 9/27 at 10 AM, if any of you wanna go.
That is, I think I'm gonna be in California.
At Old Town Hall. I believe.
Yeah,
Could
maybe
change, but
28th.
if the time.
Hmm.
So that's open invite. Not for us. And PFAS testing will be starting soon. I don't have a hard date yet, but we have some time still. So
When is it due, when is it all due by?
We have to sample in October, not October, but some point, our schedule is October. So
Gotcha.
we're right on schedule. Scott, I talked to Scott, he was supposed to lock down the date for me. And he's coordinating with someone else, so they're probably just kind of figuring out
Our Scott?
when. McGrath.
Yeah.
Yes. Nothing. Oh, we fixed a pretty good leak too. On Somerset Avenue. There's a good sinkhole there. And we're all looking at a pretty good roof.
In Somerset, where?
Somerset Avenue. Right after where they finished paving.
Oh, really?
You kind of hit the pothole every time. You hit them.
Hmm.
Next time you drive in Somerset Avenue, you're kind of getting close to where the pavement is new.
Yeah.
Before it or after it?
Before it, going towards town. You'll feel it.
Yeah.
I think I went
It's
over
been
that the other
patched.
day,
Oh, yeah, I know where you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yep, yep, yep.
like right near, what's that road? Whatever,
Yeah.
that road right there.
That narrows it down here.
Country.
Sandpiper?
Sandpiper.
Sandpiper? That's what it was?
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
So, that was a ball. So basically everything from.
We'll schedule him again next year.
We came in the other day. The guys came in the other day and didn't start this place till now. That's how much water was still left. Like,
So it's worth draining the tanks a little bit before we start filling it to keep.
there was no, it was like 74 feet in water when you go in.
Wow.
Yeah, give him a break. Let your bill be lower.
I don't plan on stopping until like 10 tonight.
Is there anything maintenance wise that needs to be done before you fire?
Before what?
Before you fire it up?
No.
I thought you said before you fire somebody.
That's what I said too. I was like,
Fire.
We have been changing the spigots.
Way to fire him.
And then we had like 2 more left. But tomorrow's not a good day for it. Gary's been changing them out. We have 2 more left.
For the PFAS?
We're just kind of just using no tape right now. And it's like I drip them in, it's nothing. So it's like, leave no tape. They don't have a tape. They have pipe dope. They don't make a tape that doesn't have PTFE in it, which is bad. And so, I mean, you'll get an instant positive.
No, let them drip.
So we're kind of just, when they're gone, I might just put the paste on because that has been said to have nothing. We bought some of it.
Yeah, I'll take that chance.
I don't even, I don't know. Might have to at Walker because it's directly in the main. But that's just the paste, and the paste is fine. They sent us some literature saying it's good for that, so. But I mean, we're gonna try to screw it in without it first. But if it's like, whoa, then we'll have to. But yeah, these have been changed, and did see it through. And all we have is Walker. Walker 1 was minimal, it's just literally cutting something, resoldering something down. So, yeah, that's it.
All right, old business, the T-Mobile agreement to PSC lease. T-Mobile has agreed to all of our requests. We told them that we would go down the price.
Should ask for more though.
So,
They could, given that easy, makes you second guess yourself.
is there a mobile too, it's about 4 months,
I'm sorry?
4 or 5 months to at least not taking anything away from us? That we were fighting with them.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
Yeah,
a
this has
motion?
been going on since December.
Is there a motion to accept the T-Mobile First Amendment to the PCS lease for their antennas on Elm Street?
So move.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it.
You ever talk to Verizon?
Yeah, they said they were interested, but just not at this time.
Yeah.
New business, the Somerset Water, Brook Street well, letter of intent. Do we have to review it and approve it?
Have you guys looked at it?
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're good with it, like, be completely good with it and sign it. 'Cause
Well, you found one little thing, right?
Yeah.
in it?
Yeah,
we
That was
fixed it.
repaired. Good. That was it.
That was just.
That's
a
straight from Matt.
Quick number thing.
Yep,
Yeah.
and that got it today.
Right, yeah.
Unless they wanna knock it down to 4 million, it's gonna sit.
That'd be nice,
And
right?
they might mark something up on it, and then I'll come back to you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
That's this, and then, so we're just waiting on the survey still, I'm gonna call him again.
Surveys from as far as,
Surveying, they had to we had to have a survey of the land,
oh, gotcha.
and then we're gonna give them a letter of intent, survey will be done, and then I think we're all gonna come together. Start talking about it more. You guys will have a meeting,
Sounds good.
get at least the bones will be there and you can go, so.
Get it going.
All right, so I'd like to make a motion to approve the letter of intent to be sent to the town of Somerset, Somerset Water.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it. All right, and the announcements, the next regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners will be Thursday, October 14th at 6, at hopefully the treatment plant, depending on COVID.
On when, the
14th at
6
6.
p.m.
Any public input? Nope.
Where's everybody at?
Uh,
Where's your buddy
He's
at?
busy. He's going for next meeting. Alright,
Why's that?
I don't know.
Just cause?
Probably. Alright, we'll adjourn. Motion to adjourn at this time.
Motion to adjourn second.
Second. So moved.
All those in favor?
You went
Ayes
for
have it.
Aye.
Aye.